What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Fluff and Mach Plays. So, Mach, you know the guy that hangs out with King Arthur, Lancelot, or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, this game's not about him. It's about a guy named Sir Lovelot.
Ah, the lesser known.
A more popular one. I mean, the one that everybody wants. I mean, just look at him in the scene. Just like his chisel physique, how tall he is, and...
Are we looking at the same night?
Well, see, he might be short, but when you get a hug from a woman, that's exactly where you want to be.
Is he holding on to Rapunzel from Disney's hair?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he is. Alright, let's
What the
jump
hell is this
into it.
game about?
I do not know. It was 20 bucks. No, it was 30 bucks, and I bought it. Because I like the cover art. It said limited run on it, and I was like, oh man, I like limited run games. I don't care what it's about.
This looks like Super Meat Boy.
I know, right?
I think you need to get the flower.
I think I do too.
Yeah, it's like Super Meat Boy.
Is it worth the 30 bucks? Not right now, but I like the cover art.
Okay.
It's so
What?
funny.
What the hell just happened? Was that implying what I think it was implying?
No, but it's E10. We're E10, so.
Okay.
So it just has fantasy violence, mild blood, and suggestive themes.
Yeah, that was kind of suggestive.
Yeah.
And now he...
She kicked us out.
What the hell?
Well, because I guess because we're on the way to see another woman, that's why we got kicked out. Oh,
Yeah,
forgot the flower.
Now I know why he's called Sir Lovelot, because he's loving a lot of ladies.
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
side.
right? I was actually going to stream this on Valentine's Day.
Oh man. Wow. What? There's monster plants? Okay, so that's why you have the ability to shoot energy bullets or whatever. I was wondering about that.
Oh, man. Oh, a
hidden
secret!
pathway. It's a goose that laid a golden egg?
Vandal Knight. Oh, we're Vandal Savage. Random thing that Vandal Savage says.
I have no idea.
You are my lost love, hot girl.
That's a good point.
Yes? Yeah.
It's this.
What's sad is the Vandal Savage I know is only the one from the Arrowverse. I really don't know the actual comic book Vandal Savage.
I don't either.
I think that's a sad thing.
Okay. We're on to the third damsel in distress. Princess.
Lady. Just say lady.
Well, I don't know what they're supposed to be. If they're supposed to be, like, it's a fairy tale thing.
If I would go up there, the next one is Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wow.
And it's like Hulk Hogan, his Hulk Hogan voice like, I'm a fairy princess.
You try to leave, he's like, that don't work for me, brother.
Oh, that'd be the perfect lady. The one that will never let you leave her.
Yeah. No matter how many escape attempts you try.
That's how marriage works. It's just escape attempt after escape attempt. Only if you're the man that's trying to escape. I mean, that's how. Then it's funny. But if it's the other way around, it's scary.
Yeah, true. Kinda interesting how that is, huh?
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is getting progressively more difficult.
Yeah. It's like, oh, she has a whip out tonight. Oh, lucky guy. And the guy's like, no, guys, she's going to try to kill me. Oh, sure she is, buddy.
Yeah. Poor Bob from accounting was never seen again.
Oh, man. That's Bob's backstory. I want to actually find a way to work him to the thumbnails.
Oh, man.
I just want to get, like, someone to actually draw the, a skull for me. That way I don't, like, use a picture of a skull and I'm like, oh, is this the real skull I'm using?
Yeah, good point.
Unless I use, like, a cartoon skull, then that should be okay.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying. Is this even worth it at this point? Like,
What's up?
is it worth going and trying to court these ladies?
When you, of course it's worth it.
You're going through buzzsaws, spikes, snakes?
It's a metaphor for what you have to go through to court a lady.
Okay, just saying, I don't want to be in the dating game if this is what it's like.
Talking about we're not playing dating game, we're playing a platformer.
Okay. You know what I meant. Head over heel.
That's why they say love's a battlefield, so you gotta have a military mindset.
Ah, true. That's a good Pat Benatar song. At least I think it is. It's been a while since I've heard it.
Oh, I keep getting the spikes. I'm kind of disappointed with the lack of goth girls.
Maybe this castle will be a goth girl.
I want a goth girl, man. Goth lady.
Can't call her goth princess, apparently. But they're ladies.
Dude, a goth princess would be beautiful.
Could you imagine if Disney did a goth princess movie?
That would be my favorite princess.
I don't...
What's up?
Like, I just don't... I haven't watched... Like, I'm not interested in the Disney princess movies or anything.
Oh no, me neither. I mean, it's like, I don't understand that whole, oh, these princesses are beautiful. I'm over here like, sure they are, buddy.
Yeah. The irony is that technically Mulan is a Disney princess, and like, I don't really care about Mulan, but the movie is just so good, the first one. It's got great music.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Donny Osmond did the big
Maybe.
song.
Hold on, I want to turn the volume down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, now at least the title screen looked like I understand it now. She's trying to get the night, and the night's over with there with the other lady. The
Yeah,
night after midnight.
He's like Pepe Le Pew.
Except
well,
not
minus
a
the whole
stereotype.
creepiness.
Yeah, and a stereotype.
Oh yeah.
That's why he wasn't in Space Jam. I think he wasn't in Space Jam. Was he in Space Jam 2?
I've never seen it, dude. I really don't plan on watching it.
He was in the first Space Jam. That was
I have no desire to watch Space Jam 2. It's just, it looks, no.
Same. I like the Looney Tunes, but... Dude, have you ever watched the Looney Tunes show? The one that's like Seinfeld?
I have not.
It is hilarious, dude. Because, like I said, it's just like kind of like Seinfeld. So you have, like, Bugs having, like, a stalker girlfriend. Daffy, who can't hold down a job. And is kind of an idiot. And they're both roommates, by the way.
Oh, man.
Taz is their dog.
That's
Yosemite
crazy.
Sam is their neighbor.
Oh man.
And they just get, and there's just regular everyday stuff. Like one time, like Bugs trying to get out of going with Porky to a festival in one episode. It's like a really stupid festival, but Porky is like this. They made Porky very needy and kind of pathetic in the series. But anyways,
He kind of already was, but
yeah. Well, anyways, to get out of it, Bugs ended up making up his own sister and having to dress as his own sister because his girlfriend Lola and Porky were wanting to meet his sister, and he had to go to Albania in order to, because they wanted to watch the plane leave. He was trying to get rid of the sister. So he ends up in an Albanian prison and having to be saved by Daffy, who joined the Marines. I kid you not.
oh my god.
Dude,
That's
you have
why.
to see the show.
That's why there was a thing going around about Daffy Duck being in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
I don't hate that at all. That actually sounds cool.
Dude, you gotta see the show. It is hilarious.
What channel was it on, or was on?
Cartoon Network and
Dude.
Boomerang.
What if HBO Max has it?
They probably do. It's like my favorite Looney Tunes series because it's so absurd, but so also grounded, kind of like in reality. It's just like I said, it's like Seinfeld, but better. See, what's another one? Oh yeah, there's one where Daffy had to move out, and he ended up living with Porky, and he thinks because of seeing something on the TV about a strangler or whatever, he thinks Porky is trying to kill him.
Oh man.
Oh, and they made Lola, they actually made Lola an actual character, as opposed to Space Jam. She actually is just kind of stupid, but also kind of psychotic.
Wait, is that Bugs' girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh man.
I think she's voiced by Kristen Wiig.
Oh, yeah. You're kind of losing me now.
Sorry.
Okay, now I'm not going to be able to see Kristen Wiig.
Sorry. I might be wrong.
See,
Oh, and Foghorn Leghorn is this guy who just keeps owning corporations or being this father figure for Daffy.
that actually sounds cool.
It is, especially because, okay, I have to tell you about this episode. So, in order to stop enabling Daffy, he gets him a job because Daffy slept on a security job and the company went under. So he gets him a job as a muffin man at a Norma Corp. And the funny thing is that Foghorn Leghorn owns the corporation and Daffy's making fun of him. So because Daffy is not pandering to him and telling him what he wants to hear, Foghorn Leghorn ends up giving him the company and telling him to always trust a muffin man.
Oh my god.
And Daffy ends up trusting a muffin man to make this decision to to merge the company with something or something like that, and he ends up tanking the company because of the fact that he listened to somebody, it was Pete Puma, if you remember that character, but he was just watching the muffin cart for the real Muffin Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's also one where Foghorn Leghorn later tested, they're doing this, he kind of does this adopt a child program thing, and Daffy ends up being that child, even though he's not a child, because Daffy is, well, stupid. But anyways, they end up in a father-son tennis tournament with Bugs and Lola's father.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of want to see that show.
Oh, it is so good.
I
It's
think
52 episodes, I think.
Oh man. It's not going on anymore?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, It does, and on DVD you can only get the first season because for some reason they wouldn't release the second season. But it is just such a good series. I mean, I don't know if I can talk about this on the thing, but there's one where you can tell me if I'm going too far with it, but there's one episode where he's told that he can't have coffee anymore by his doctor. So he ends up getting addicted to an energy drink called Sparkle. And Daffy, meanwhile, loves this show called Off-Duty Cop. So he decides to become the off-duty cop by pretending to be a cop. And he ends up trying to arrest Bugs after doing a bust on the Sparkle thing.
Oh my god.
I know. He has Porky as his butler character. His chauffeur, rather.
Yeah, I do want to see that show.
Oh, man.
How did this... Oh, wait, we were talking about Pepe Le Pew, and then it all led to this.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they do, like,
That's right,
Lunatics one time, and... Remember Lunatics? It was supposed to be, like, edgy 90s or 2000 version of,
Oh, yeah,
Looney
I never
Tunes.
saw it, but I heard people did not like it.
Yeah, I never seen it either. What are the Looney Tunes doing now anyways, or is it kind of just, like, not active?
I think they're doing another show, but they did one before it called Wabbit, which was more like Bugs Bunny focused for a while, with newer characters, and then they kind of added in some of the other more well-known ones for season 2 when they changed the name to the new Looney Tunes show. And I don't know if that's still going on or not, or if there's anything new. And honestly, that show is hit or miss, depending on the episode.
I mean, with, like, classic characters like that, you gotta keep doing something. I mean...
Yeah, true. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Scooby-Doo is even doing anything right now. Aside from the movies.
I mean, they're doing something, it's just not something that's really, watchable sometimes.
Right, I forgot about that show. Never mind.
I'm done. They ruined the Hex Girls.
Hair today, gone tomorrow. Oh,
yep,
man.
they ruined the Hex Girls, man, I'm done.
Wow. Yeah, I'd never seen it. But then again, I don't really have HBO Max, so... I've heard good things about it, though. In fact, most people have nothing good to say about it.
Like, I know Meat Cannon worked on one episode. I'm pretty sure he animated the episode that, where Velma kisses Daphne.
Okay.
I think that's about it. It's something to watch. I mean, if you have nothing to watch.
Right. My favorite Scooby-Doo series was Be Cool Scooby-Doo.
I have not seen that one.
They just exaggerate everybody's personalities, and it's just a lot of jokes. They make Fred so obsessed with, like, doing traps. They got Daphne having her gimmick being that she does something different in every episode, pretty much. Like, one episode she's really into puppetry. And then, it's never really addressed again. It's just something random for Daphne. And, like, Scooby doesn't really get as many lines as usual. Shaggy is, he's Shaggy. And Velma's kind of the same, too, but she also has some other quirks, like being afraid of water.
Huh.
Yeah. But it's a funny show, though. Also on, probably on HBO Max.
Almost likely. I mean, if they have that, then... If they have Velma, they most likely have that.
Yeah. But it's not a bad show, the Be Cool Scooby-Doo. I know a lot of people like Mystery Incorporated, but I never watched it.
So if you guys hadn't realized, Mach's the cartoon guy.
Oh, yeah.
Out of our friend group.
I do watch a lot of cartoons, yeah.
Cartoon, comic books. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
not a bad thing though. But
Nah, I've been into cartoons since I was a kid, with the old stuff on Boomerang. You know, Wacky Races, Secret Squirrel.
now they don't just see you as some Ninja Turtle guy,
Yeah.
or a wrestling guy.
Yeah, true. That's what I was known for, was just talking about wrestling. Wrestling. Oh, man. Fun fact about that, by the way, got into wrestling just last year.
I'm kind of
not
just
a long-term watcher.
a jack of all trades. I mean, I don't really have any like highly interesting traits. Just know a little bit about almost everything.
Right.
Some things we will not talk about on the channel, but
Yeah.
just kidding. It's nothing like that. I'll get bore you guys with agriculture knowledge.
Oh, I thought you were going to be talking about, like, the MCU or DCU. Because we really shouldn't talk about that on the channel, because train wreck. I'm just kidding.
Like the MCU.
Pretty much at this point, yes.
Pretty sure.
Mostly because...
Pretty
What?
sure at this point you know more about the MCU than I do.
Yeah, but, like, it's a train wreck, and it's not for the reason you would think. It's because of the fact that I think people are getting tired of the superhero cinematic universe thing, and want, like... I think we need to go back to doing some more movies that have nothing, like, to do with that. You know?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we don't need to go Madam Web direction, but
No.
something that isn't supposed to be set up for sequels or anything like that, and just... They used to do that a long time ago.
Don't worry, one day my Resident Evil knowledge will get a time to shine.
Oh, yeah. You definitely have a lot of knowledge on that.
We should do a video where I teach you about Metal Gear Solid, like the whole plot of Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, man.
You're like, oh, what's the first game of the timeline? Well, the first game of the timeline's the 5th game, and the last game is the 4th game.
Yeah, that's gonna sound really confusing. Hey, things are looking up for the night.
The main character's not Solid Snake, but he is the main character. But the actual main character from the first game of the timeline... Wait, the first game of the timeline's the 3rd game. Yeah.
Right.
Wait. Yeah. First game of the timeline's the 3rd game. Then it goes... Oh god.
Now you
Okay.
can't even figure it out.
It goes 3. Portable Ops 1 and 2, I believe. The 1 wasn't really canonical. Then it goes Peace Walker. Then after Peace Walker goes Ground Zero. Then Ground Zero goes Phantom Pain, which is 5. Then it goes Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4.
Where does Rising Revengeance fit into there?
Oh, it's like after 4.
Oh.
So
What about
yay!
Smash Bros. Appearance?
The funny thing about that is, the most popular Snake that everyone knows and play as is not in Super Smash Bros. It's a Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear Solid, and Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. For the Snake that everyone knows right now, or has known for the longest time, but he has got more games more recently, is actually the bad guy from Metal Gear called Big Boss, who is a clone, who is the father of Solid Snake, but Solid Snake's also the clone of him.
I'm sorry, my brain just turned off
Yeah.
because I think that overloaded it. What?
Yeah, just smile, wave, boys.
Oh man.
Can't help it, man. I have all this Metal Gear Solid knowledge. I just want to show off for this instant.
That's cool. So
now,
like,
now I want to go tuck it away for a while.
no, wait. Like, who's the really big? I know the big boss is a boss, but like, who's the bad guy?
The government.
Okay.
The overall bad guy's the government through the whole series.
Wow. Hey, can you actually explain to me what a Metal Gear is?
It's a weapon with nuclear capability.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was some kind of robot mech thing.
Yeah, it is, but it's still a weapon with nuclear capability.
Oh.
And there's actually a retcon within that series that aggravates the hell out of me.
Really?
So
What
Metal
is
Gear
it?
Solid 5, they're saying how Metal Gear Exceed is the most superior weapon system ever, okay?
Okay.
So in Metal Gear Solid, they pretty much say that Metal Gear Rex is the most advanced weapon system.
Hmm.
They don't even mention Metal Gear Exceed. Even though Exceed came before it and looked a lot better.
Huh. Maybe
Plus it
Rex-
looks like it has a giant penis gun. Or gun penis.
maybe Rex, you know, is more advanced than the Exceed?
I don't think so. But putting the lid back on Metal Gear Solid.
No, thanks for answering my questions, though.
Because the more we talk about Metal Gear Solid, the more I get into how they fucked over Kojima and
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, understand.
And it left out Metal Gear Survive for a reason, so
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a game.
yeah. But Kojima didn't work on it.
Non-canon.
Yep. It's just really stupid. It's online only game. It's pure garbage. Doesn't even make any sense. Why do they have zombies in the game? And why have it
What?
online only? I mean, it was just so
Zombies?
stupid. Yes, they added zombies to a Metal Gear game. They made it a survival game. They had really no main Metal Gear characters. You were in a completely different, like, weird, like, dimension. It was awful.
It sounds like they just couldn't use any of the assets.
They
that
could.
Kojima owned.
That's the thing. He doesn't own any of it.
Oh, wow. Maybe it was another game repurposed to be Metal Gear?
Nope. They were like, hey, let's try this. And it was really stupid.
Huh. Wow.
Because, like, there was supposed to be a lot more to the Phantom Pain, but they just got rid of Kojima. Was like, yeah, the game's done, and they left out a shit ton of, like, just footage. Because
So
they
it's
just...
not the original cut?
Nope, it was supposed to be longer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Forget the Ayers cut for like the DCEU and stuff like that. Let's get the Kojima cut of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Dude, there was supposed to be a lot more to it. But they just cut them short. They were like, hey, we need to get rid of or get this out so we can start making money.
Wow. They Sonic 06'd it.
Yeah. Could have been really good, though. I mean, it's still a good game, but it could have been better.
Right.
And the Kojima did the best thing ever whenever he ended up creating his own company. He pretty much had a cup. And on the cup it says Konami Tears. He was drinking out of it.
Oh, that is such a troll move.
And that is my brief history of Metal Gear Solid.
Man.
Next week we'll learn about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no.
In a 3-hour series, where I just cover a couple of the games. Actually, I don't know that much about Kingdom Hearts. It's
A couple. You'd only be able to do maybe like half of a game in that amount of time.
I think that's on my bucket list. I want to learn about the Kingdom Hearts series.
You gotta look up the mobile game. That was only in Japan, I think.
Oh my god. Why do they do that to us?
I think the subject matter is the reason why. Like, it's dark. It's
Oh,
like the
okay.
prequel, though. It's the It's like one of the most important entries, I think, because it's like the prequel to everything.
Huh.
But yet, because it explains stuff. And they just decided, nah, you know what? We're not gonna let them know about it. You can look it up on the internet.
Well, you also know about the whole God of War series. We're not going to cover that here.
Oh, man.
To be fair, some God of War games are best not to be played because they're just not that good.
Are you talking about the one for PSP?
Yes, talk about both of those. And Ascension's not that good either.
Oh, there were two of them?
Well, there was, okay, so for the PSP, you had Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. Ghost of Sparta was a little bit better than Chains of Olympus. It had Kratos' brother in it. Kinda, you got to see just Kratos' backstory a little bit. You got to realize why he hates Zeus in part 2, and you got to realize Zeus killed his brother. Because, like, Ghost of Sparta, he tries to save his brother. His brother's killed by, the god of death, not Hades, but, Thanatos.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much leads to just two, and then they have Ascension, which takes place before Chains of Olympus, which doesn't make any sense. But it's pretty much just a shit ton of prequels that don't make any sense.
Oh.
Like, I love the God of War series, but some of those games are best not to be played.
Right.
They're just not worth it.
So just the main series games?
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Just letting you know you're over a half an hour.
oh shit. Oh, because I started ranting.
I just didn't know how far, like, how long you wanted the video to be.
We'll wrap it up in a little bit. I want to at
You
least
gotta
save
at
this
least-
last princess.
Yeah, you at least gotta do that. I mean, you got this far.
It's coming a podcast instead of a reaction video. This is what happened to our
man.
podcast.
Yeah. So what do you think of the game, Fluff?
Oh, it's not a bad game.
Yeah,
I was
it
over
looks
here
like
like, wait, is he talking about God of War? Wait,
No,
now I'm like, no. It's not a bad game. I mean, I like the artwork though. The artwork is beautiful.
Yeah,
That's why I paid so much money for it.
it looks like it's Super Meat Boy, but with different characters.
Okay, so
and
let me
environment.
clarify, the artwork I bought is the artwork on the case, not these horrendous graphics.
Okay.
Not a bad game though. I don't regret buying it.
I mean, I'd give it probably a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice, quirky little game. I mean,
Yeah.
alright, have a good night, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and, just comment so I can hear from you big old silly gooses. Oh, this is a long one. But, have a good night, guys. Mach, you want to set us off?
Good night, everybody.
Alright, good night.